Are you looking for ways to drive a woman insane? Maybe you're trying to up your flirting game so that you can separate yourself from all the other guys. Trying to impress a woman can be scary, but with these tactics under your belt, you'll have her falling at your feet in no time. And let me make this super easy for you, as these tactics are incredibly simple. So are you ready to learn more? Of course you are. Make sure you like and subscribe. Here we go. Show up. Now, an unannounced visit to her place of work or even where she lives is sure to drive her crazy. Women enjoy being shocked, and if you bring a gift such as a sizable bouquet of flowers or maybe a box of her favourite chocolates, you will receive some bonus points. She will want to brag about how much you like her to her co-workers. Unexpectedly visiting her home or workplace on her dinner break is a sure way to drive her crazy in a good way. However, if it is known that this girl doesn't like surprises and she's told you she's an introvert, then this may not be a good idea. However, you can still show up without physically being there, such as simply leaving flowers outside her door, sending her a text such as, "Hey, I've left your present outside your door." Phone contact. If you have just exchanged numbers and started texting each other, give her a call out of the blue. Leave her a message on her voicemail or send her another text asking her to call you if she doesn't answer next time. Show her how eagerly you want to learn more about her. Show her that you're interested in getting to know her better rather than just simply exchanging numbers and having a text conversation, because texting can get a little boring and also tons of things can get lost in communication. So always aim to talk on the phone and reserve texting for confirming date plans if you can. Find out more about each other. You can tell her where you went to school, when you moved school, how long you've been employed at your current place of work, and make sure you query her similarly. Then you can ask about her day and her weekend plans. Avoid talking about anything too intimate, too specific or emotional, because that might give her a chance to determine that you aren't a great match. After making sure to just get some basic facts from her, take a few minutes. Ask about her work, her hobbies, or anything interesting that she's done recently. Women love feeling like they are valued by men, so these conversations make her see you as an emotionally mature man, and believe me, emotional maturity is a huge turn on for women, and you can learn this by simply asking, "So how did that make you feel?" You can thank me for this one later on. Player disqualification. Player disqualification does not aim to bring down a woman's status. Instead, she thinks you have higher standards because of this encouraging, friendly conversation. In terms of attraction and flirting in general, it essentially levels the playing field. By giving the woman a sense that she has to prove herself, the man can not only show his confidence, but also allows the woman to feel valued and seen as someone who is worth pursuing. Some examples could be, "Stop undressing me with your eyes," "Stop talking to me, you're too cute," or "Are you always this flirty, or are you just giving me some special attention?" Confusion. You allowed her to believe that you believed she was attempting to flirt with you instead of the other way round. You gave her the impression that you thought she was flirting with you. Now she will doubt herself about flirting, even though she is aware that you are playing a kind of a slight game. This will heighten sexual tension as well as excitement and anticipation. She will not know what to expect from you in the near future, and she will feel herself starting to become attracted to you, even if it is only through her confusion. Hot and cold. One of the easiest ways to flirt with a woman is to give her a little bit of hot and a little bit of cold. You express interest before implying that you're not interested, then you express interest once more before withdrawing. Similar to throwing a boomerang that comes back and goes out again, kind of repeats itself. She is unsure of your interest due to this push-pull method, and she will therefore likely be more thrilled when you give her another compliment or intensify the situation. This illustrates the give and take of human relationships and how even in today's modern world, we still rely on subtle social cues to gauge another person's feelings. Now this isn't as mean as it sounds. You are simply giving her lots of interest, and then you just crack on with your own plans, such as work. You focus on doing your hobbies, things that you need to get done, without letting her stop you or cancelling what you had arranged with your friends. Everyone is aware that making someone laugh can lift their spirits, and every playboy has the ability to elicit that shrill giggle from women. You know, the one where their cheeks are flushing red and they flick their hair back. Women adore them because they have mastered it. It gives them a great sense of self-worth, and the ladies will be queuing up to be in your presence if you can develop the ability to make people laugh and have a good sense of humour. A positive aura that makes everyone around you feel better when they are around you is what it means tends to have a good sense of humour. Manners. It might shock you to learn this, but almost all older men are aware of the importance of using good manners. And I'm not just referring to treating women with respect. They don't have to treat people badly just because they're older guys. In fact, when you treat people disrespectfully and rudely, you accomplish the exact opposite of what you set out to do. People kind of find you slightly repulsive and avoid being around you. So when you act politely around women, it demonstrates your respect for them. Acting respectfully and politely towards women is not only a sign of respect, it can also help you make more connections, so make sure you are polite with everyone. Time. Few people will tell you this, but if you really want to seduce a woman, you must first grab her attention mentally, not physically or sexually. After only a few days of dating, trying to get close to a woman through intimate conversation or physical intimacy might be a big turn-off for her. Now, a guy is aware of this and adheres to the guidelines when it comes to moving slowly if he wants to be successful. He doesn't have a problem with this for a number of reasons, and one of which is that he isn't rushing to the next object because he has experience with women. Rather, he wants to just, enjoy that journey in the present moment with her. So when you are just getting to know someone or hanging out, go very slow. The anticipation makes you want someone more. So consider spending some time getting to know her better and approaching it slowly rather than telling her what's on your mind, if you know what I'm saying. In order to avoid coming across as desperate, experts recommend moving very slow. Her control. Depending on the kind of woman that you are with, this one may or may not be that effective. Some women prefer that men take the initiative, while others like to occasionally be in charge. Women prefer to take the initiative over passively following men's leads. Once you have laid the groundwork and stated your intentions, an older guy will let the woman take control of the situation and guide you in the right direction. They are conscious of their priorities and will look for points of convergence so that you can both have fun. Most women think that men who are overly dominant lack empathy, so be considerate and let her take the initiative instead. By letting the woman have some freedom to control the situation, it makes her feel respected and important, which in turn will drive her even more crazy in a good way. Honesty. No one enjoys being lied to regardless of their age or proximity to you. Many members of the younger generation believe that lying makes them less of a person than being completely honest and upsetting someone's feelings, and this is not the case. I've never actually met someone who would rather be protected by a lie than wounded by the truth. And many younger women actually prefer the older guys because they have experienced almost every dating scenario imaginable, and it makes them a lot more honest. So as a result, women understand the value of being open and honest with their partner, and you need to understand this too, because when both parties are being completely honest about how they feel, what has happened in a situation, and what they expect out of the relationship, there is no room for overanalyzing or playing mind games. Therefore, being honest is one of the simplest things that you can do if you are trying to attract a younger person. Therefore, being honest is one of the simplest things that you can do. Kindness. Many young girls are sick and tired of the attitudes and behaviours of guys their age. To keep the girls interested and swooning over them, many of them have been taught to be rude and arrogant to the girls nearby. Now, you are aware of the saying, treat them nicely to keep them sharp. Guys, it really doesn't work. In fact, it might even accomplish the exact opposite effect. Being kind is one strategy for getting a woman's attention. This not only makes you stand out from the crowd, but it also makes people feel more at ease and joyful being around you, because who wouldn't want to be joyful? Many women prefer their partner to be kind and gentle rather than the bad boys that are depicted in Hollywood movies. The ones that have portrayed to just be rude to everyone. Women really don't like it. They want to see your true friendly character. And some super easy ways to show kindness could be making her a hot drink if you guys work together, offering to help her with her studies if you go to educational places together, or simply just letting her talk out loud if she's experiencing a problem. Now, many of these methods more closely resemble personality traits and characteristics than practical strategies that you could use every day to attract the interest of a gorgeous person, which hopefully would relieve a lot of your tension. These simple tactics will have women pulling at your feet and driving them insane. Without even asking the woman first, too many men assume that they are already out of the race before they've even started because, they just feel like they don't really know what they're doing in the dating world. If you have felt like giving up, I hope now you have the confidence to go out there and find someone amazing.